Have you ever seen a star who doesn't need scandals, doesn't need sensationalism, but can make thousands of people cry with just one smile? What if I told you, right now, Hollywood is no longer the brightest spot in the entertainment world, because there's one name from South Korea that has quietly shaken up the United States, and his name is Jin from BTS. Is the world ready to accept Jin not just as part of BTS, but as a global icon standing on the world stage in his own right? And more importantly, is Jin now bigger than Hollywood itself? Army friends and true music lovers, let's discuss it all in this video. An unusual sight adorned the night sky of Dallas. Not because of a big concert by a famous American musician, not because of an annual festival, but because one name, JIN, made the city stop, stare, and fall in love. Now, one question echoes from entertainment observers to the hearts of his fans. Should Jin stand alongside Hollywood's elite? Or is it time for Hollywood to stand by his side? And perhaps, the answer is more radical than both. Hollywood must now chase Jin's brilliance. When BTS entered a group hiatus to focus on individual projects, many wondered who would truly shine. But Jin didn't answer with words. He answered with action. His solo tour, Run Suk Jin, wasn't just a music show, it was a spiritual experience. Tens of thousands came, not just to watch the stage performance, but to feel Jin. Because on every stage, from Anaheim to New York, Jin didn't just sing. He was present. He touched hearts. He made the world believe again in authenticity in an industry filled with fakery. While many celebrities must create scandals to stay relevant, Jin simply appears with his dad jokes. He simply wipes away his own tears on stage while singing Epiphany. He simply hugs the trembling fans in the front row. He doesn't play a role. He is himself, and that is his strength. Fans don't just come to hear his golden voice. They come because they feel loved. And that's more valuable than a concert ticket, rarer than a viral TikTok, and more captivating than all the Hollywood spotlights. What makes Jin unmatched? Soulful vocals? Definitely. Unquestionable fashion sense? Always steals the spotlight. Magnetic personality and natural humor? No secret anymore. But above all, Jin is a representation of genuine emotion. And that's what makes his name not just rise, but soar, breaking through continental boundaries. Even in the Western entertainment world, Jin's name is now being compared to Ryan Reynolds, Tom Hanks, and Timothée Chalamet. But no one can truly compare to him. Because Jin isn't anyone else's version. He is the best version of himself. Remember the moment when Jin appeared at the Anaheim concert, wearing a black outfit with red accents. He didn't need a catwalk. He simply walked onto the stage, and the fashion world immediately took note of his presence. However, rumors of a collaboration continue to circulate, not because of the rumors, but because Jin's body seems made for the runway, and his heart seems made to love every fan who looks at him. The concert in Dallas was a perfect example. Fans called it not a concert, but an emotional reunion with an old friend. When Jin sang The Astronaut and tears fell from his eyes, thousands of other tears flowed. Not out of sadness, but because they knew the man on stage truly saw them. He saw me, wrote a fan, not as an audience member, but as a human being. Jin's social media engagement? It's breaking algorithms. His concert clips surpassed millions of views within hours. Jin's name kept trending, regardless of whether he was on cam or not. When Jin arrived in New York, the crowd greeted him like a head of state. Posters, light sticks, and unceasing screams adorned JFK Airport. All of this wasn't because of the BTS label, but because Jin's name now stands on its own and stands strong. A tweet from a Grammy-winning musician went viral. That BTS guy? The one with the big heart and killer vocals? I want him on my next record. Though it was quickly deleted, screenshots circulated, and speculation ran wild, Hollywood began to realize Jin's talent isn't meant to be watched from afar, but to be embraced as a shared treasure. He isn't just making numbers on the Billboard charts. He's creating moments in hearts. He's not just a celebrity. He's a phenomenon that touches the hearts of millions across cultures and languages. In a world growing increasingly cynical and filled with manufactured drama, Jin's presence is a breath of fresh air. He brings meaning back to the word idol. He turns the stage into a place of healing, and he becomes a bridge between people, with all the laughter, tears, and genuine love that comes with it. Military service briefly halted him, but now Jin is back, stronger, brighter, ready to shake the world with his smile. More concerts? Definitely. International collaborations? Just wait. Global fashion campaigns? In the works. Hollywood films? Who knows? But one thing is certain, Jin is no longer an Asian star. He is a global star. So, when someone sees a viral clip and asks, who's standing next to Jin? The correct answer isn't another artist's name, because Jin is the center. He's not the one standing beside fame. Fame stands beside Jin, and we can only be grateful to live in an era when Jin decided to illuminate the world. Jin never asked to be in the spotlight, but the world can't stop staring at him. He doesn't stand beside fame. Fame stands beside him. From the stage in Dallas to the lights of New York City, from fans' tears to whispers of collaborations with Hollywood, one thing is now clearer than ever. Jin isn't just a singer. He's an experience. He's a feeling. He's the world itself. And for those of you who have felt the vibration of his voice, the power of his eyes, and the sincerity of his heart, you know, we are all witnessing the birth of a legend that will be remembered for ages. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you believe Jin deserves to shine in the world's sky, brighter than anyone else. See you in the next video, and as always, Worldwide Handsome is watching you with love.